Yeah, test, 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 test. Yeah, test, test, test. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, that's another thing I've been noticing. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, this is face rig here, this everything else and all. But in part of face rig is also the voice knot thing, this everything else and all. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to load. There it goes, finally. But now, like I said, I've noticed lately, when face rig crashes, so does voice knot. So yeah. Alright. So there, now it should be working. But yeah, like I said, someone said that I was buffering really bad on Twitch, that and all. But like I said, yeah, being 2 o'clock Central Standard Time is going to be giving that PC away today, that everything else and all. But like I said, yep, I am kind of not going back to Logitech, because Streamlabs has a partnership thing going for Logitech gear, where I can get a new headset. So I kind of switched to Logitech, just everything else. But like I said, as for the, yep, now it's working. Now it's working. But yes, I'm using the CPU style instead of GPU. But like I said, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. The PC will be given away to somebody, so somebody's going to be running this PC today. Yep. Alright, so... Alright, so... How you doing, Willy Dilly Silly? So, yep, like I said, as of yesterday, when everybody got kicked and then came back, PC narcs are limited time, so as you can see, any, like, reputation and whatever, whatnot, yes, you get a bonus that okay, so you're doing good? That's good. Yeah, like I said, I blame the girl out late, because we kind of still up late last night. So, she's in a good mood, and I'm in a good mood. So, yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. So, yeah, like I said, the lithium line has come to an end on PC. The Phoenix Park is come to an end on PC. So, Tuesday, the lithium line and the Phoenix Park will be starting for console on Tuesday. Yeah, it always starts on that monitor. And let me sign into my main. This is my main character for the dead side. So yep, this is the only thing that's going on with the PC, is this one right here. So yep, this is what a completed character looks like. So yep, this is what a completed character looks like. And start fleet and all, so yep, you hit 85. So again, if you're starting out, you want to take care of your lithium line, take care of it, get rid of it, then go down to your research lab, do your research lab next. Now, you'll notice it's bonus narc. So yes, if you go down here where it's called experience point, yes, slot this. If you're in a large fleet that has a bunch of people, and you have control of your fleet projects, yeah, definitely slot this. This goes on in coordinates with the fleet narcs, and then also go to your fleet, because on your fleet you've got a fleet booster that you can have. So you've got the narcs boosting from the game, this boosting for you, and then you got your sleep booster. So that's 3 times boosting for your narcs to this week. So you can really level up fast when you do that. Alright, so let's get to our Klingon recruit. And you'll notice right here, the game kicked me yesterday when I was trying to do some grinding and leveling up that not off stream. So yeah. I was trying to do some leveling up and trying to get a few things taken care of yesterday off stream. And the game kicked me. Alright, so like I said, if you don't want to Klingon recruit, a Klingon recruit will speed this up some. Alright, so destroyed Herald shit, DOS shit. Alright, we're gonna reroll this one. Reroll again. Okay, we can do that. And they're another power technician. And they're accurate. So yeah. They're slowly leveling up this that now. So they're level died. So slowly leveling up this guy, slowly. So yeah, like I said, Star Trek Online is a very grindy game. You know, you gotta go grind, grind, grind. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the event. So yeah, you got till July 2nd to get this done. July 2nd. Top.
Welcome to the last bastion of the Iconian Alliance. I am Engineer Navala. Thank you for coming to assist my people. Unfortunately, it appears the battle between our alliance and the Control Borg is, predictably, not yet over. The Borg have compromised this research facility in the hopes of obtaining a Devil's Heart Kida shard, a most precious artifact used to activate and stabilize Iconian gateways. The Borg have corrupted the facility's security fields, raising them and preventing our access to the Kida vault that contains the shard. I have managed to secure this room, the facility's central gateway hub, but I am no Ticket of Iconia. Your skills are needed in the chambers that lie ahead.
Hey, what do we need to do?
Your team will need to take down the Control Borg and regain control of the 3 security fields, lowering them so we can transfer the shard to a secure location. One last thing. The Bastion abides by strict containment protocols enforced by Security Commander Bertrand and Lead Engineer Cohen. For this reason, only 3 individuals can access a compromised area at a time. This means you will need to split up. However, once an area has been cleared, security protocols are lifted, I will activate interim gateways, which will allow you to join the rest of your team in battle. I will remain at the hub and assist you over comms link. Gateways to our research labs are open. Split up and choose a path. Take out the Cypher drones so we can regain access to our security fields.
You need to detect your own damage.
Struggle is pointless. Your feeble minds fail to comprehend.
Labs are clear. The first security field has been lowered. Return to the central hub. Our chiller rooms are compromised. Use the gateways to avoid damage.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Use the gateways to avoid the flux chiller's thermal blasts.
Personal shield losing power.
I gotta modulate.
Personal shield losing power.
Oh, damn it.
Personal shield losing power.
Use the gateways to avoid the
Oh,
flux
I ain't
chiller's thermal
teleported.
blasts.
I teleported. Hold on, someone DNing like crazy. Oh, it's dead. Okay, Dad's DNing.
Use the gateways to avoid the flux chiller's thermal blasts. Flux chillers are clear. The second security field is down. Return to the central hub. Ethereans, they are tampering with all the console codes in our particle chambers. More Etherian infiltrators are compromising our consoles.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking
Welcome
damage
back.
detected.
Retrieve codes from the infiltrators to secure the consoles and use our transporter.
You are discordant, but you will see.
Okay.
Access codes can expire. Make use of them quickly. Particle chambers are clear. The final security field is down. Return to the central hub. The Kida vault is open. You must go to the shard. I will initiate lockdown protocols.
What?
Ascend or fall. The ether commands it.
Regain control of the consoles to secure the shard.
I had no idea. Yeah, I guess so too.
Harmony, unity, fusion. Ether paves the path.
Another success. We have regained control of the console.
Security, strength, victory. The ether procures the promise.
More Ethereans are beaming in. A third console has been secured. It is working.
Such dissonance, such discord. The ether prohibits it.
A fourth console has been secured.
Failure is unacceptable.
Okay, come to do, man.
You shall not prosper. So vows Iconia. I transported you out of there just in time. The construct is gone for now. The Iconian Alliance is indebted to you and your task force. Without your assistance, our Bastion might not have survived this attack. Not to mention the unexpected Etherean onslaught. Today, we live to celebrate another resounding victory in our universe and yours. To Iconia and its allies.
So scoring, so we get 80 mark base, get that now. We get all 20 marks to the one, that as you can see, you only got 16, because me and another person kept dying. Yes, when the thing says to teleport to the next area, yeah, you're going to be standing near it and teleporting out of there, because if that thing gets you, you lose points, so you see you get 16 instead of 20. So 116 total. And to answer your question, Willy Dilly Silly, yeah, this is the TSO. So the thing right here, all that matters, yeah, this is where the story is basically following just everything else and all, and that's where the TSO basically comes from. You know, from these two stories, just everything else, where you know you're meeting him, seeing him, just that and all, but you've got this shard that you have to get, just that and all. You the org. Ah, sheet of org. Thank you to the dollar, sheet of org. So yeah, that's where the TSO basically comes from, where you're collecting these shards, just everything else and all. So yeah, that is where this comes from. So, can we go back into the room, I wonder? Looks like we can. So yeah, that is a Kida shard right there, just everything else. And to be honest with you, this is going to be the next story, just everything else, you know? Because if you follow the story itself, yeah, you've got this new device that they made, just that now, that is on the mirror universe side, just that now. So yeah, that's where the TSO is based off. And this here, ladies and gentlemen, is not the correct Sullivan ship. So yes, they're not getting that. That was last year's Sullivan ship. But as you can see, yep, you can go ahead and claim it. I will claim this on my main account. So yeah, I'll claim this on my main account. This doesn't really excite me. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, so I will claim this on my main account, just that and all. So that's for other events. Yeah, so we gotta do Herald ships. So yeah, like I said, every morning 6 o'clock my time, this gets updated. The Universal Endeavor updates every 3 days. So, alright. They've given away so many weapons and consoles. Yeah, they have. Yes, they have. Alright, let's go to the Thera. Again, that right there, yes, that is last year's summer then shit. Somebody was asking, oh, that's the summer thing we're getting this summer? No, this is last year's summer then. What is supposed to be there is the hollow shit on the insurrection lady. And if you saw the Twitter shot, let's get in my Discord real quick. So yeah, this right here. So as you can see, yeah, you've got this one right here. A group of turtly tassels and a tassel regrouping themselves. A energy thingy. Another one. So if you click on each one, yeah, notice the hologram effect that's going on, that's everything else. There. So yeah, notice the hologram effect that's going on here. Then you got this little rift of some sort going on behind the Dominion. So you got this, and notice the hologram, the look, this, that, and all. And then you got this screenshot. And the funny thing is, this one here kind of gives it away, because if you click on this one, a close-up of something firing phasers. Wonder what other changes are going to be done to Ryza. I'm not really sure. You know, but yes, we're starting to get into hologram shit on Insurrection, that's everything else and all. So yeah, these are screenshots. So more than likely these is the ship that now you'll be flying. And I'll be honest with you, it's a flying brick, literally a flying brick. Yeah, exactly, Data Girl, exactly. And the funny thing is, they took the Twitter thing out because they literally, someone posted to Twitter what the some of them shit was going to be, this, everything else. And then it was like 2 hours later, oh, sorry, we didn't mean to tweet that, sorry. So they took the tweet out, but someone was, you know, fast enough and was paying attention to get it. Oh, and they've also got a Discord channel now. So, yeah, they've got a Discord channel now. So they've got a Discord channel. I hate this. Oh, apparently got some new events there. And that one channel, apparently got some new events. Alright, so we need to do take on damage on the ground. Yep, taser. Disruptor. Plasma. Take on. Yeah, you spookies. And there's one big guy on the field with a big, huge head. So, yeah. Yep. Now, your launchy team. Come on, launchies. No, take it right there then. Take it right. You gotta do 20,000 and on this.
Congratulations.
Yeah, loaded up. I loaded up. So you have to get on a Cleon recruit, go speed it up some. You're on a Cleon recruit. Yep. No, I'm killing Lorgies, so yeah. I'm killing them. They go like, no Lorgies, yep, I'm killing Lorgies. You can do that Lorgie. A little Lorgie queen. So we need to do, Herald Shits and Loth. Alright, so let's clean back up. Yep, I sure am. It's open wide. Like I said, that's the best spot. Yeah. So yeah, to get a lot of shit, you wanna go to the Dyson sphere, and the thing comes out of the cooldown. Oh, you were just counting down and it reset itself, really? Alright, so let's go ahead and find Herald Shits. Yep. So, Gateway to Grotto, you'll find Herald Shits. So yeah, like I said, that is last year's Son of Them shit. That's not this year's. It's just supposed to be the hollow shit on the insurrection there thing. Yeah, the Star Trek insurrection. Yeah. That's supposed to be the Son of Them shit. It was part of the series. You know, it's like the third movie and the Star Trek version where you saw the Next Generation crew. And this is the one where Riker fell in love again with Troy and decided to go with Troy again. Thanks to Insurrection, everyone thought he was stealing a little something. Even the card himself felt something. Mr. Dolly felt something. Mr. Dolly felt something. Yep. This is the one, now this is the one where the planet was inside a nebula, but you couldn't get it at that because it was inside the nebula. And this is the one where the Riker maneuver kind of came through because the nebula, if you were to use phasers or disruptors, it was like explosive.
The invasion of Kronos has begun, but we will not fall. Their ground troops use gateways to land and set up inhibitors to block our troops from transporting to the combat zones. Transports with soldiers are inbound, but before they can launch shuttles, we need to clear the Herald ships from Kronos orbit. Once we have established a safe zone, we can send our own forces to the surface. We cannot delay. The home world must be defended.
Okay. So, yeah, give me a chance, ladies and gentlemen. I'm grabbing this link to you. Okay. Yeah, technically it's working. So yeah, this is the movie that they're basically following. That they know. Now in this one, you had a hollow ship that basically collected everybody, just and then moved them to another area. That's everything else. So yeah, the girl, there's the thing for you. So.
The surface.
Yep.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Those gateways are emitting intense levels of beta radiation. Close them.
Yep.
Target's shield.
Yeah, I remember. Alright.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving
Yeah.
toward the planet.
Alright, so these green reds are the ones you want to close. Not the yellow. Yellow just brings more than in. These green reds are the ones you want to close because guess what? They're killing your transport. See right there? Your transports are dying. You want to close these green reds. And as you can see, that guy has hazard emitter. So yep, hazard emitter will repair your ship. So yep, as you can see, yes, you got a hazard emitter. Hazard emitter will heal the ship.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving
So you're
toward
gonna
the
close
planet.
these green rafts.
Target's shields have failed.
Alright, go ahead, there then.
Warning, ship
So yep, you wanna close the green one, because you see your transport ship is dying.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
The yellow just brings more than in. You think it'll be another carrier? I don't know. That's the thing. They've not put no stats, no nothing yet.
under attack.
All we know is it's gonna be a hollow ship doing hollow abilities.
Target's shields have failed.
That's all we know so far. And I'm kind of figuring it's going to be science, because science does a lot of hollow, spooky stuff. So that's why I'm thinking it's going to be a science type ship. But then they did post before they got rid of the tweak that there's going to be one of each. So if you're a science character, you're going to get a science version. If you're an engineer, you're going to get an engineer version. And if you're a tactical, you're going to get a tactical.
Moving toward the planet.
But then they got rid of the post for some reason. So I don't know why they did that, but yeah, for some reason they got rid of the toast. Yeah, like Lady Girl said, yeah. Good Lady Girl.
Target's shields have failed.
Okay, we're down to 1 minute 30 seconds. But I do know that that's what they did.
Transports from the
Post.
starbase
If you're
are
a
moving
tactical,
toward the planet.
you get tactical ability. If you're engineer, you'll get engineering ability. Your science, you'll get science. But then, like I said, they removed that. One minute left.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's
The
shields
troop
have failed.
transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
And yes, you see, I am taking damage. I'm taking damage. Yep. Again, like I said, you're gonna close the green rat, not the yellow. Yellow just brings more in. You're gonna close those green rats. Alright, 20 seconds left.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
And there. Alright, so yes, this house shit comes up like right about here. So you want to get up behind this starbase right here.
A Herald Dreadnought has entered the system. The remaining Herald ships are rallying around the Dreadnought. Take out those ships and defeat the Heralds.
So yep, you want to kind of get behind, because it's going to show up like right about here, kind of. So you want to kind of get behind the space station, and there it is, going in.
Warning. Ship is under
Herald
attack.
ships are attacking the
Target's shields have
starbase.
failed.
And they're completed.
Our troops have landed. We will fight for Kronos, thanks to your assistance. Kapla!
Kapla. So yep, as you can see, we needed to get 34 transports down to the ground. The one dreadnought we killed practically super quickly. But then you got shipyard and station. That's another optional. You know, you get that done, just everything else. That's another optional completed. So yep, a very good run. Alright, now we need to go to the Allied Zone. Yep, go to the Allied Zone. Go to the ground zone. Now, yes, this one will take you to the undeemed battle zone. You don't want that. You want this one. Just leave the battle zone. And as you can see, destroy those ships in Dyson Theater. Yes, those ships are constantly circling this area. And if you'll notice this thing's not completing, yes, go into the corners. In the corners, it's probably grouped up those ships that nobody's killed yet. So go into the corner to get the thing to complete. Oh, there's some right there.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing.
Kill the repair ship, because the repair ship can bring cruisers back online. So kill that repair ship. They will bring cruisers back online. Or run a local mission. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, once you get it to the end, the Dick Citadel's go at the end. Alright, come on, Citadel's go at the end. There they are, looking in. Alright, where are they? Well, there's one being blown up already. Okay, Daisy
Ship
girl.
is under attack.
And talking. In the chat. Yeah, all I know is popped up on my screen. I don't know, all I know is it popped up on my screen. Well, I guess that's what popped up then. No, not that I know. All I know is it popped up in the corner of the screen. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Oh, you need the one I purchased to you? Yeah. That's the one where I was asking. I will take a look at that after I'm done streaming. Yeah. Yeah. I will take a look at that after I'm done streaming. All I know is tonight, really? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because she's setting up all the July events. I believe so. I don't know. I'll have to look at it later. All I know is I saw the thing in the corner. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See, right there, just in there in the corner. You know, yep, the event bot. Okay. Yep. So. I had no idea either.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Yeah. Hopefully they update the skin suit this time. Yes. The skin suit is very out of date with everything else. So yes, I agree. I agree. Like I said, I'm talking to like 10 people, and I'm seeing the thing up in the corner, you know, Discord notification. So yep, I got people watching the stream. So yes, after the squin suit, yeah. If they've already got the outfit set already, I don't know, because it's talking to the additional one. They got the yellow one I went there last night. And they're setting it up. That's the thing. They're setting it up. Yep. Yep, that's the idea, Dayton. That's the idea. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, got the girl named, yes. We tend to live in this world, this, that, and all. This is what the girl lives and plays, this, that, and all. Yes, they still collectively, they created another third world. No, he did not. Brian did back in 2005. So they the girl, and we basically live in this world and play in this world and do things in this world, this, that, and all. So, we're basically dancers, and there's the dot yelling again. So yeah. So we had a dance show last night. Yes, I know. So yes, we had a dance show last night. So the little dot is yelling in the corner. Yes. I am not gonna shut up. You thought. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. But yes, after the squin sheet, yeah, the squin sheet textures are old. And I hate to say it, but the textures, the last almost 5 years, it's in a copy and paste of last song, last screen set. So all they do is change the colors. So hopefully that we do get some new screen sets, but for the last 5 years, it's just in a copy and paste of. Now it's like, oh, well, last year was red, this year was gold, the year before it was green. So that's all they do, is copy and paste and change the color. And it would be nice if we get some new screen sets. It would be nice. Then again, who knows, you know? Who knows? Now that we're under new ownership, because the Critic Studio no longer owns Star Trek Online. It's now I keep forgetting Gearbox Studio. Gearbox Studio now owns the Star Trek Online franchise. So hopefully Gearbox Studio can bring some new life in. Oh look, Dreadnought geese! We just killed these like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, the Citadel Dreadnought geese are here. Yep, Dreadnought geese. No, these are those people. These are the dinosaur people. The big dinosaurs. Yeah, dinosaur people. Yeah, one reason why I love Beta Girl, even though she plays an either those that no, she allows me to play other games and do other things. So, thank you, Beta Girl. Yep. But now,
Target's shields have failed.
yep, Beta Girl's doing her own thing. Yep. Yeah, kill the repair ships. The repair ships go bring cruisers back online. Okay. Okay, that's not good. So yeah, that's completed. But now, like I said, next week or the following week, the sun event should be starting. Like I said, I'm just kind of surprised that they posted the screenshot, this, that, and all, and then they pulled it back. Virgil's talking. He sees the saying, I didn't cancel, I didn't cancel, I didn't cancel. So he's asking what's going on to the one team. See, and there, right there, it's going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Virgil is going to their dance buddies. And answering Virgil's question. But yeah, like I said, man, we lived in that world to play in that world. And last night we had a dance show we did. And it was a good show. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump out of here. Yeah, like I said, you got July 2nd to get this done. This done all right now for PC. This is the only event that's going on right now for PCs. The Tuesday, the Phoenix Price Pack and the Dilithium grind should be starting Tuesday. That's everything else. But I'll be honest with you, I am also expecting news about the summer event. So either today or tomorrow or maybe Monday, we should get news about the summer event, that's everything else and all. Because usually the first week of July, that is when the summer event usually starts. And this being literally the 28th, there's only 30 days in this month. It's not 31, it's 30 days. So this is technically the 28th. We got 2 more days left in this month. But usually the summer event is usually the first week of July. So this Tuesday, I'm expecting to see news about, okay, here's the summer event, here's what's going on, and hopefully stats on the new summer event ship. And again, like I said, they posted it on Twitter, and then they took it down. But somebody was able to catch it and screenshot the ship, this, that, and all. And if you was like an engineer class, you'd get an engineering model. If you were a tactical class, you would have gotten a tactical version. And if you was a science class, you would have gotten a science version, this, everything else and all. But, like I said, someone posted it on Twitter, and then, like a few hours later, they yanked it off, this, everything else and all, and then replaced it with that other screenshot of those hollow ships, and then a screenshot, phasers on the ship. Yes, that screenshot, I believe that the hollow ship shooting his phaser arrays, I believe. Okay, Virgil. I just love it. When I'm game training, everybody shows up. Any other time of the day, nobody's around, nobody's to dog me, nobody to talk to, except the lady girl. But everybody else, nope, nobody's around. That I'm game training, yep. Yeah, he's blathering away in the one channel. You know, wanting to know what's going on with Cowboy, what's going on with Jose. And I just told him, like, yep, NoNet is in control of the event bot, controlling the event bot. So, yeah, there. Alright, So again, like I said, yep, if you're on a Klingon recruit will speed it up some. If you're on a Klingon recruit, that's everything else. As you can see, yep, I was at the next level for a long time. But now that we've got this, which is now 1,250. So, if you're on a Klingon recruit will speed it up some. So, yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna switch to my Delta Recruit. Now, the Delta Recruit is expired, this, that, and all, but I am trying to finish my Delta Recruit, this, that, and all, get him done. As old as your dancing games, I doubt there would be big changes through then. No, like I said, not the other thing. In fact, hold on, let me categorize them. Because sadly, like I said, this, the event has been the same for the last almost 10 years. And the only thing they changed was the squint suit, because it's basically a copy and paste every year. Well, I take it back. No, the only thing they changed is the pet. One year it was a little glove thing. And then your girlfriend. Yeah, that's all she knows. That's all she enjoys. So yeah, one year it was a glove. One year it was a cat. 1 year it was kind of like a dog, kind of next to an alien dog. So that's the only thing they really changed is the summer event animal. Every year that changes. Like I said, 1 year it was a dog, 1 year it was a cat. So that's the only thing they changed is the animal. But for the squint set, now it's just a copy and paste of the squint set. And as for changes, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, this is the new world of Brian pushing this and everything else. So, like I said, this is the new world of Brian pushing. And the funny thing is, he said that we just hit 10,000 people, and I couldn't resist it because I was there live streaming it, this, that, and all. So I screenshot real quick, and I said, there's 10,000 people in this room. I count only 10 people. And Kendrick's like, all right, stop advertising. But yeah, as for dance shows, this, that, and all, yeah, this is where the new world is, because Brian is kind of pushing this new world. So you see, Monday, dance party, game night, karaoke night. But yeah, this is the new world that Brian's pushing. So yeah, but unfortunately, to get to this one, you need to have the Xeon browser to get to this new world. You gotta have the Xeon browser. Alright, so let's go ahead and analyze them. Let's get down to the southern. And if you look up, yep, that is last year's summer than shit. That is not this year's summer than shit. That is last year's summer than shit. Well, we actually have people here. Shadow of Chaos. So, yep. But not, like I said, that is last year's summer than shit. Because someone actually, the other day, basically jumped the riser to see if there's anything changed. And he said, oh, there's a ship floating in there. And I said, yeah, that was last year's summer than shit, not this year's. That's last year's summer than shit. Oh, and just posted in the stand thing. I get that posted in the stand bulletin. There the girl. And just posted in the stand thing. And yeah, and the stand bulletin. But anyway, like I said, yep, that was last year. Some of that shit. Cause someone, the other day was saying, "Oh, there's a ship floating in Rise." Yes, that is last year's some of that shit, not this year's. It's last year's. All right, well, like I said, so let's go and see what we can do to the fleet. So again, if you're starting out, do your lithium line first, and then go down to your research lab, and do your research lab next. Everything else is just eye candy. Again, if you're trying to get your fleet shits, yes, your fleet shits are on the red one. So if you're trying to get your fleet shits, yeah, they're in the red one. So you definitely want to get your red one completed as fast as you can. Because your fleet shits, as you can see, are all in the red one. Oh, I thought I took care of my engineering. Now, be very careful. If you'll notice, yes, they have broken the system. Used to be your whites and greens could automatically go to duty officer missions. Not anymore. If you're not careful, as you can see, if I were to click to go ahead and send, I would lose this guy, and I would either have to go back to the storyline that this guy is part of, or go to the lockbox that this guy is part of and get this guy back. Or either go to the exchange and try to find this guy on the exchange. But yeah, be very careful. They have broken the thingy. So if I were to click to go ahead and, do it, send in, I would lose this guy. I would lose this guy. Alright, so I need engineers. Alright, let's beam up. Let's go take care of that. So yeah, they have broken the system where if you're not paying attention and you're just, stand, sending all your duty officers in, yeah, you can lose your, rare and special rares. So be careful. Because they have broken the system. Is this the Klingon fleet side? There. So, yep, as you can see, I'm kind of grinding away, trying to get this completed. Grinding away. Alright, so... yeah, like I said, we're gonna scoot tonight, Delta Recruit. I am trying to get my Romulan leveled up. Yeah. No, we're not gonna do you yet. Go away. Alright, so R&D is now completed. We still gotta do Admiralty. Yeah, so this is the Romulan story. But for some reason, I think it's bugged where you do it because you're exploring Romulan, but then you gotta go back and replay it for this to kick in and complete. I think it's bugged. Yep. Alright, so we need to return to the general. So let's return to the general. And that should complete this stuff. Alright, so that should complete it.
We can't stop until the Vadwar leave our world.
Alright, so Gadali Crisis 3. Okay, complete. And there, so the Gadali ground should be completed now. So yep, as you can see, Delta Quadrant. So yep, we have now completed that. So now we need to go... Okay. I do know the Cincinnati had a energy thingy where they literally had, because of the heat wave, and the sad thing is because of the heat wave, ladies and gentlemen, yes, in certain areas of nice, because I live here in the United States of America, we've got what's called rolling blackouts, meaning, you have to time your stuff, this, that, and all, because you'll have a blackout that's going to kind of roll through your area. Now, luckily where I live at, I don't have rolling blackouts. But in other places like California, Nevada, I think Texas has them, where you have to time your thing to the day, that, and all. Because sometime during the day, for 2 hours, you can have no electricity, no nothing, that, and all, because of the rolling blackout as it rolls through your state. Again, to me, where I live at, no, I don't have rolling blackout, but other places in the country, yeah, they get them. Alright, so let's go ahead and team back up. So we need to go back to Romulus. Yeah, we need to go back to Romulus. Yeah, we're not going to claim that. Playing that on my new character. So as you can see, Crossroad. Alright, learn intonation and tinsel ambassador. Okay, the factory, which is the warehouse. Unless, hold on, yesterday's alarm. Yeah, this going title ambassador. The factory. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's do this one, see if this one completes. But the next one is the title ambassador. So hopefully this one will complete. Hopefully. See, the factory, that's the one I believe it's in the, Kardashian. Yeah, see right there, the factory.
The pad you discovered on Gulkardek revealed the location of a secret facility in the Alpha Quadrant. There appears to be some kind of alliance between the True Way and the Dominion. We cannot allow them to join forces.
Yeah, so let's accept them. Jump there. Because I would have sworn I scanned the Delta Triangle thingy. I would have sworn I scanned it. Unless it was somewhere else and I didn't see it. Yeah, give me a minute. I can do that, I am. That's the Ted side, right, Willy Dilly Selling? Alright. Yeah, these guys should be high enough to do it. So I'll need you at Earth Base Stock. Yeah. So yeah, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, if you watch the card TV show, yeah, that is the Earth Base Stock on the card TV show. And let's see if we can make it all the way in before it pulls us. Let's see if we can make it all the way in. Warp speed! See, I can't activate that now, but you can do this. And there goes pulling us. Alright. Oh, like a little dorgy. A little alien. Not sure what the hell that is. So yeah, this is going to be all of Star Trek Online. Alright, so on here, Willy Dilly Silly. On here. That's you. Oh wait, you're the little guy? Okay, hold on. You're the little guy. I don't see you. He goes, there you are. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Willy Dilly Silly. He's always got his nice drink, so thank you, Willy Dilly Silly, for always being there. In the trend.
The shuttle to Saturn will leave in 0830 hours.
No, I am not seeing. Okay, this is odd. No, I don't want to land. I want to inside. How are you inside? Okay, invite the team, trait, invite the test, or the neutron with her. Oh yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Alright, Ginny, stay right there then. Let me switch to my name then. Yeah, I probably have to raise that guy's rank up then. Because sadly in the top rank, yeah, in the top rank you can only have 30 teeth all. That's everything else and all. You can only have 50. Alright, let me try to find you. Alright, so you're not in this one. Alright, let's see what math you're in. Alright, 35. Okay, let's go to nap 2. There's only 4 people in nap 2. So I'm gonna go to 2.
Officers leaving Earth space dock must double check their gear before transport. Unclaimed items will be disposed.
Alright, I don't see you down there. Yeah, I'm on nap 2. There you are. Alright, there you are. Okay, I can invite you now. So there, welcome to the fleet. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Willy Dilly Silly, a good friend of mine that's always watching that stream, so thank you again, Willy Dilly Silly. Yep, you're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, back to grinding on that Delta Recruit. Again, the Delta Recruit is over. But yeah, I'm trying to get the guy through the story and all. Alright, yeah, let me see what rank this guy has. Ah, so yeah, he's a crew. Yeah, he's just a crew then. Okay. Alright, so jump back. We said we had arrived in the DOS system. The coordinates on Gadek had detected Cardassians emitting energy signatures. Let me look at the pad again.
From Gulkardek to Gulpalat, I have run into some complications. Namely, some agents have interfered with my plans. They have stolen the Orb of Possibilities. I assume they have returned it to the Bajorans by now. Fortunately, the anomaly remains stable. I was able to retreat to the Mirror Universe where I have taken shelter with my Terran allies. However, I believe they are waiting for my return. Therefore, I need you to meet with Dumatsu Khan at the facility in the Devos system in my stead. Coordinates are attached.
Continue. Yep. So in here somewhere, start to the Delta triangle somewhere.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I had no idea they don't.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing. Four shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Target's shields have failed.
a battleship. So yet someone's commanding them. Okay.
Warning, ship is under attack. Four shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
And in darted. Tactical team gets rid of darting darties.
Hull integrity below 25%. Rear shields failing.
Okay.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Okay.
Warning, ship is under attack. Four shields failing. Target's shields have failed. Alright, scan the tackle team. Scan complete, sir. Undetected numerous of light signs, notably general. It appears to be some kind of ning attack strength faculty based on the presence of the large amount of. I can't pronounce that. I'm also detecting along with the general light sign. I would venture that this is the catcher light factory. Alright, what the hell is catcher light? Catcher light is an addictive narcotic containing nutrients and enzyme locked by the generator. The Dening used it to keep control of the generator. Alright, let's look to place the Dean down then. So, Dean down. Not sure what that was, but yeah. Yeah, I know. That for some reason, Star Trek is doing this weird thing where you click on something, you're about to do something. Oh, let's redo this again. Oh, yeah, you just looked at this screen and you closed it and you're ready to go to the next. Oh, let's look at the screen again. So, I don't know why Star Trek has been doing that lately. Okay, we arrived in a cave of Delta faculty. Scan confirms that there's indeed a factory producing tetraglite. If we would destroy this factory, you would need a great blow to the Alpha Generator and their true allies. A few well-placed charges could cause a chain reaction to destroy this facility. Detecting Cardassian and Dominion light signs cluster, we must be on our guard. And suddenly a bridge officer down below already.
Yeah, do you know the last time we did this? Yeah, I only had like 2 bridge officers, but the 2 of them were like stuck inside this tank here until the final battle, and then they just mysteriously teleported on the final battle. Yeah, there it is. Search the factory for Iconian tech. So yeah. So we're looking to the depth of Iconian mark, the purple triangle. And there it is right there. There it is. Alright, so we are going to place so yep, here it is right here. Collect Iconian technology. So hopefully this will complete. That's okay, Data Grown. So hopefully that will complete that.
It seems the True Way has more than just Ketracel White processing going on here. Then again, perhaps they don't know what they've found. True Way raiders have been collecting tech and salvage from across the sector. The typical True Way soldier might not recognize Iconian technology on sight. The good thing is that it's in our hands now. One more piece of the puzzle found.
So yep, as you can see, yep, we just claimed it. We get group points. So yeah, I let them miss this when I was in here earlier. I let them miss this. We're just gonna go complete knock this time. So yeah, I must have missed this when we was here earlier. Alright, so let's put the charge. And you'll see why I placed my bridge officers way back there. The area is now secure, sir. Just, the area at the head seems to be a laboratory detecting multiple general light signs and one Zora light sign. So, yep, that's why I placed my bridge officers back here. Okay. Right. Alright, that shouldn't taken care of the English. Yep, alright there. I know you want to ambush me, baby girl. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Greetings. I am very glad to meet you. I am Naaman, a Vorta scientist, and servant of the Founders and the Dominion, of course.
You're pleased to see us? Excuse me?
Oh my, yes. I have a proposition to which I hope you shall be amenable. I serve a founder named Los. He is one of 100 founders sent here to the Alpha Quadrant. His actions have placed me in a bit of a moral conundrum that I hope you can help me unravel.
Wait a minute, a Vorta with a moral conundrum? I didn't realize you had morals.
Los was the first of these Alpha Quadrant founders to emerge.
Yep.
He located and gathered the others into a new great
Yeah, I
league.
know.
However, he has not seen fit to tell these founders that the war with the Dominion is over, and that the Great Link is alive and well in the Gamma Quadrant. Instead, he has convinced them that you solids exterminated the Great Link, and are attempting to exterminate these founders as well.
Okay. And why are you serving this character then?
Several reasons. First, even if I do not agree with him, he is a god.
A god,
Second,
a corrupted god.
He's my only link to the other founders here. Finally, his Gem Hadar are fanatically loyal and watch me constantly. Although you seem to have mitigated that issue.
If you serve Lost, then why have you chosen to betray him then?
Betrayal is such an ugly word. I prefer to think of our arrangement as a creative solution to a difficult problem. But semantics aside, I do not feel so much that I am betraying Loss as liberating the other 98 founders and serving the Dominion and the founders. I do not believe they would want these Alpha Quadrant founders to be ignorant of the truth. I also fear that if Loss continues his plans, it could result in the death of founders. The morphogenic virus still lives in the memory of the Dominion.
Alright, then what are you doing here then?
My job is to supervise the Ketracel White production. While the Gem Hadar are mighty warriors, they are not the greatest scientists, nor do we wish them to have the secret of Ketracel White production.
So as you can see, we thought it played the other two choices. So the only one we can play is this one, so what's the deal you're proposing?
Loss keeps me away from the new Link. They have been raised on his deceits, and so will be utterly convinced that you are attempting to exterminate them. I believe we can help each other. You can free me and take me to the new Link, where I can explain to the founders the truth, that the Dominion still exists, and that you are not hunting them to extinction.
Uh-huh. So what's the catch? You're a Vorta. What's the catch?
Oh, I do not like the word catch. It sounds so mercenary. But yes, my price is Loss's life. After I reveal the truth to the new Link, you must allow them to mete out their justice. I cannot jeopardize the life of a founder under any circumstances.
Very well, you can come with us. And now he's gonna join your team. The area appears to be some kind of command center undetecting Cardassian and general light signs up ahead, sir.
I'll be glad to get out of here. These Alpha Jem'Hadar don't understand the proper respect owed to a Vorta.
And here we go, cutscene.
Intruders! I'll put up a force field. You dump the data.
And there you dumping the data.
Enemy targets on sensors.
We got to stop the first before he deletes all the data.
Personal shield losing power.
Yep. Alright, so quickly go to this side. Right.
Excellent. I shall retrieve the coordinates.
Okay. Alright, so this is gonna come in 3 ways. So you got one way to come this way.
Enemy targets on sensors.
You got the second way to come through the door over there. Yep. And then the next one that comes in that direction again. And then they come from behind you over on this side. Now the funny thing is, if you had a 9 field right here, yes, they come from this side. Like right there, there's somebody cloaked. Let's take it all our loot. Out there's somebody right there. So yeah, definitely keep putting 9 field down, because they keep coming up to your cloak, as you can see. There, now we can speak to him. So yeah, they come in from the door over there and from down there. So yep, that's where they keep coming from. Well, of course I know you can beneath the girl. Angel's watching, so hi Angel. How you doing, Angel? Yeah, so yeah, we got Angel in the thing, just everything else and all. So yep, like I said, the giveaway is now over because today, yep, the giveaway will be given away today at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, someone's going to be running this computer today. Someone's going to be running this computer. So, yep, as you can see, Angel, health is looking good. So, yep, and of course, I'm doing CPU. For some reason, I can't do GPU, because if I do GPU, then the thing's not working. I have to do CPU. So when I do that, then I can't stream to NOS. As you can see, I can't stream to there for some reason. I have to do GPU to stream to there. So I'm on CPU streaming. Data girl says. So Angel's watching. So welcome, Angel. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the scientist.
I have the data. It will take some time to decrypt, but I recommend we depart as quickly as possible.
I agree. Alright, let's go set the dome. Alright, Dina. And Glot Detector. Detecting Cardassian Denian energies and counting charges on the site is ready to detonate. As you can answer. Detonate charges.
You are so quick to blow things up. Such a waste. That factory might have come in handy someday.
Okay.
Shields failing. Four shields failing. Target's shields have failed. Rear shields failing. Left shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%.
You really seem to have angered the Jem'Hadar. Of course, they always seem a bit angry, don't you think?
Yes, they're always angry.
shields failing. Right shields failing. Target shields have failed.
And there, we can depart system.
I have completed the decryption of the data we recovered. The new link appears to lie in the Orias system. I have transferred the coordinates to your helm. I want to thank you for your service to the Dominion. I also want to remind you of our agreement, namely, that Loss, or any other founder for that matter, is not to be killed by you.
I remember. I don't come to regret it later on. The third system.
Congratulations on destroying the facility. That should cripple the Alpha Jem'Hadar for the time being. But we need to make contact with this new link. Hopefully Naaman can convince them of the truth before it's too late. Keep a close eye on him. We may have a treaty with the Dominion, but that doesn't mean I trust them. Abortus' first loyalty will always be to the Founders.
Okay, so... take this one. So, yep, that completed. There it is. So that completed the factory. So that completed that one. Alright, learn information of our temporal ambassador. So let's go ahead and do the ambassador one. Okay, I didn't start. Okay, so he doesn't talk. Alright, Alvin Franklin directed us to contact you to assist with the critical mission. We have detected an anomaly in the Zero Nebula. Because of the Tholian activity in the area, we are concerned that they may be attempting to open a rift to the near universe side. I need a ship to go out there and check it out. So as you can see, this mission can only be completed by a single player. So yep, this is one of those missions where you can only do it by yourself. You can't team up with a friend. Alright, so before we start, ladies and gentlemen, I have got to go take care of the nature call, so I'll be right back. That's it, anything. You're a duck lady girl. That's it. one more thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get a refill of tea. Give me 1 minute. Yeah. So like I said, today at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, Dean will be giving a computer away. But I'll be right back. I need a refill of tea, so I'll be right back. Fresh cup of tea. Yeah, now. Yeah, don't that baby girl. Yeah. So let's begin this. Yeah, I got a D in somebody. Oh, the event bot. Yeah, the event bot. So, I'll do the girl. Yeah, so let's go ahead and begin this. Captain, Starfleet Command reports that a space-time anomaly has been seen in this area of space. With the towing activity in this region, they want us to check it out and see what we can do to learn about it. I have it on synthesis, sir. Locking the coordinates now. Investigate this anomaly. And the funny thing is, this has been revamped. It used to be, to get the shit that used to be, it was like a generic ship, this, that, and all. But then, when they revamped it and redid the story, yeah, you kind of got saw something different. Tholian Recluse. and they're only disappearing. That was odd. I am no longer detecting the anomaly or anything in front of us. But I'm thinking of the singular or possible same anomaly in a new location. I'm updating the coordinates on the map now. So now it's over there. A Wells-class starship. Ah. So. So. Like I said, I've got Angel who's watching everything else and all. But you'll notice that the event thing is now gone. Yes, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. Someone's going to be winning this PC today. So yes, sometime today at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, someone is going to be winning this computer. So, all these people streaming using the Bean network. So yeah, all these people streaming. So yep, like I said, sometime today, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, Dean will be giving this computer away. I'll be there watching it, hoping I win it, but we'll see. We'll see. And like I said, we're now coming up on our 2-hour mark now. So I got another 2 more hours. So yes, if you're part of the Dean team, yep, we've got affiliate level, I forget. I know the last one partner. Wow, I am really scrolling through my thing just to get to... So, yep, as you can see here, the Dean Global Getaway is officially closed with 80,000 entries. Thank you everyone who participated. The grand prize is going to be selected jet Saturday, June 28th at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on Dean. Stay tuned. So, and as you can see, yep, exactly. But as you can see, yes, we now support demonetization. And this is a screenshot of what it looks like, just that now. I am looking for the one, there's what I'm looking for. Associate. Okay, so the first one is associate, next one is affiliate, and the last one is partner. So associate level. So as you can see, yep, affiliate level, you got to stream to at least 4 hours, listen to somebody 4 hours. And we have Angelic Angel, who is part of the Dean team. So let's see if she's streaming. Yeah. Okay, I am not seeing her. So she must not be streaming. What? Anyway. So yes, Angelic Angel here. As you can see, she's got the theme partnership symbol, just everything else and all. And then you see the or updated version right here, just everything else and all. But yeah, the Angelic Angel is our first partner, just that and all. And of course, she's also a noise partner. Well, sadly, thanks to noise and the way they do extreme clips, that and all, I started growing my channel. Thank you, kindly, Noise. But suddenly, Noise is shutting down at the end of this month. So yes, Angelina Angel, as you can see, yep, she's a partner level. So as you can see, she's getting a 90% split, that and all. So yep, that's what it looks like. This is the updated version of the partner symbol. But again, like I said, today, the computer is going to be given away today. Yep, here it is. So today, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, somebody's going to be winning this computer today. Somebody. Yeah. So, yep, I'm on my 2-hour mark. I got another 2 hours of streaming. And that is a Wells-class starship. Why is it there? And look, it poops away. It happened again. The asshole just jumped to a new location. It can't keep doing this forever. We just need to get close enough to our sensor suite, sir. A D7 battle cruiser. Huh. A D7 battle cruiser. Uh-oh. So Daisy Girl disconnected for some reason. So not sure why. She probably got a phone call. So yep, let's go. Keep going. Got a D7 battle cruiser. Not again, sir. Science team is working on extending its sensor range, Captain. New coordinates detected. This is crafting material. This time, an ambassador class ship. An ambassador class ship. So, yeah, like I said, hopefully we get this thing completed. Sir, this anomaly is holding steady. Its current location. Scanner's already on your order, sir. Scan the anomaly. Dun dun dun! Hey, what happened to my horse ship? Trainer, requesting condition the dock at Tholian Day so. Look, a Federation ship. Checking with Franklin Drake. Dr. Franklin Drake.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, tell me about yourself.
My name is Franklin Drake. I was born on a little colony world on the edge of Cardassian space. After the Federation fell to the Klingons, a lot of people moved out of the war zones to try to make new lives. It worked. For a while. When the Bajorans discovered that wormhole and the Dominion invaded, no world, no matter how remote, was safe. I signed on to help fight the Dominion, for all the good that did. The Dominion swallowed the Bajorans whole, and then joined up with the Breen and the Cardassians to destroy the Klingons and the Romulans. After that, it was just a matter of carving up the Alpha Quadrant.
Continue.
The Tholians got this piece of space in exchange for signing a non-aggression pact with the Dominion. It wasn't hard to see that the only way to survive was to sign on. Now I'm like you. I work for the Tholians, and in exchange I get a cot, a couple of replicated meals, and the chance to live for one more day. With a little luck, I'll get through tomorrow, too.
Good luck.
Do you need anything else?
Yeah, I'm here with a shipment.
Thank you, Captain. The Tholian Assembly appreciates your loyalty. So many ship captains threw away their lives needlessly in the days after they annexed this area of space. It'll take a few hours to offload your cargo. Feel free to grab a hot meal in the commissary. I know that comforts can be hard to come by in this sector. I recommend the plomeek soup. It almost tastes like something.
Okay, go find something to eat in the commissary.
Do you need anything else?
Hey, look! I think I recognize you. So, yep, let's go talk to these people. Talk to the town.
Hello.
Tell me about yourself.
For all I know, you could be informing on me to the Tholians. But if I don't answer, you'll probably tell them I'm hiding something. Fine.
Continue.
My name is Titan. I was born on Romulus. After the war, I signed on to a freighter crew working the Bolian run. My captain got in trouble with the Tholians, and I ended up here. I'm a true and loyal servant of the Tholians, and I don't want any trouble. Now go away and leave me alone. I have work to do.
Father. Yep, that's the ton. Who are you? You look familiar. So do you. Have you been in other work camps in this sector of the Thorn? Tell me about yourself. I'm Drell. I've been here for about 6 weeks now, working at cargo days. I'm pretty good at fixing things, even a worn-out junk Tholians are giving us. Okay, I don't think there's anybody else down here that Franklin Drake. Yeah, just him. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody else here. Yeah, I think this is the dead end. Yep, that's a dead end. Okay, this is craft material. Talk to you.
It's too bright in here.
Tell me about yourself.
Why? Why would you care about me? No one cares about me. I don't even care anymore. Go away. Go away. And leave me alone.
Okay, who are you?
Have we met?
Tell me about yourself.
You're just asking to be polite, aren't you? I find idle chatter so tedious these days. Still, it's a way to pass the time. My name is Rugen Skyle. I used to be a member of the Cardassian government until I had a conflict with a rival faction. Politics on my world can be quite cutthroat. Now I'm here. It's better than execution, but only just. The food here is terrible, and the company is worse.
Okay, thanks.
Another question?
No. So, who are you?
Yes?
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Tanae, and for many years I served in Starfleet. After the war was lost, I joined a resistance movement attempting to liberate the core worlds. We failed. We were able to keep the Klingons at bay, but not the Dominion and their allies. After the Breen destroyed Earth and the Dominion occupied Beta Z, continued resistance was illogical. Against all reason, we continued our fight as our resistance cells fell, one by one. You might say I was one of the fortunate ones. I survived. I would not agree. Do you require anything else?
And who are you?
How can I assist you?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Valkel Sean, captain of the Belfast. I run freight for the Tholians. Basic supplies, mostly. But once in a while, they need me to pick up dilithium from the mines on Remus. We're in dock here for a few days getting some repairs done. Cut too close to the Konos blast zone on my last trip back, and ran into some raiders. They won't trouble anyone again. But they fused half my power conduits and fried the deflector before I managed to take them out.
I got that.
If there's anything else you need, let
Yep.
me know.
That is the captain of the Enterprise ship. Obelisk.
I will be free.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Obasek. Once my people served the Romulans. Now we have new masters. I will serve for now, because to refuse would be my death. But when the time is right, we'll rise up against our oppressors and destroy them. If you would be free, watch for an opportunity. The Tholians will show their weakness soon enough.
Okay. Watch for an opportunity, okay?
Do not waste my time.
So yeah, that's gonna touch together. We're not gonna go there just yet. Talk to you.
This place isn't what it's supposed to be.
Can you tell me what happened to you?
I can't see it clearly. I just know that something is wrong. That woman over there, does she have a daughter? Someone named Sela. I know that's important, but there are a lot of other things. I'm sorry, it's difficult to put into words. What I can tell you is that if someone asks for your help, give it. That will set things right.
Okay.
Something's not right here.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Neelan. I'm an Alorian. Some people would call me a wanderer. I go from place to place, listening to the universe, to the people, and then I look at you and this place and I can't explain it, but it's wrong. All of it. You're not supposed to be here. None of us are.
So he's an Alorian.
Something's not right here.
Yep, we'll talk to you in a minute. That's ringing.
You looking for something?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Farrick. Wheeling and dealing is my game. At least it was, until the webheads put a stop to any trade that doesn't benefit them. Still, I know how to get a few things. You looking for bonus replicator rations? Maybe a bottle of authentic pre-war Romulan ale? If you've got something to trade, I've got what you need.
Yep, alright.
Hey, I got things to do here.
So... do that.
What do you want?
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Bavat. Before the Tholians conquered the Empire, I was the leader of a great house. I sat on the High Council and spoke for the Empire on more than a dozen worlds. None of that matters now. The past is nothing to a slave. I will die here in service to the Tholians. just like you will. Ask your questions!
Yep. Talk to you. You look familiar. I get that a lot. I know that's one of those faces. Tell me about yourself. My name's Hayden. I served on a few ships and the cargo hauler didn't need science officers, so it's hard to find a place these days. You don't know the ship that's looking to recruit, do you? I'm willing to work hard. I can even cook if that's what you need. Anything else to get me out of this damn little camp. So yep, he's part of your crew. Alright, so let's talk to this lady who's been following us. Talk to Tasha Yard. Huh, Tasha Yard. Why does that name sound so familiar? Tasha Yard.
We need your help.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Tasha Yar. I was Chief Tactical Officer of the USS Enterprise D. In my timeline, we were fighting a war against the Klingons, and I was proud to do my part to protect the Federation. What I learned, though, in the correct timeline, history as it should be, I died a meaningless death. I accepted the risks when I put on the uniform, and I don't regret what happened. But if I'm going to die, I want it to mean something. That's why I chose to go back with the Enterprise C. I know this is a lot to accept, but you have to trust us.
So yep, good old Tasha Yard. Alright, let's go get that meal. Get some food.
I haven't seen you around here before, Captain.
Talk to Richard Costello.
Got a minute to talk?
Tell me about yourself.
Call me Castillo. Not a lot to tell, I guess. I'm Lieutenant J.G. Richard Castillo, Helm Officer of the USS Enterprise C, an unwilling time traveler. I'm normally the Helm Officer, but I'm Senior Officer now that Captain Garrett and the rest of the senior staff are gone. I've got to do what the Captain would want. Get us back to where we belong, and finish what we set out to do.
Okay, what was that?
I know this is hard to accept, but we're not supposed to be here.
Okay. So why are we not supposed to be here? I'm new here.
I know. I asked around about you, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you this, but I need your help. You're not supposed to be here. None of us are. Not in this timeline, I mean. My ship, my crew, we were supposed to do something important. We went through an anomaly, moved through time, and everything changed.
Continue.
We tried to go back. I guess the battle with the Klingons disrupted the anomaly. Instead of getting back where we belong, we ended up here with the Tholians running everything. I'd never even seen a Tholian before. You have to help us set things right. You have to help us get back to our ship.
So what are you talking about? Who is us? What are you talking about?
Me and my crew. There are a little over 100 of us here, scattered throughout the work camp. We're about 65 years ahead of where we should be, according to my math. We were fighting the Romulans. This was back in 2344. And the weapons discharges caused a temporal rift. We passed through, and because we weren't at Narendra to do what we were supposed to do, the timeline changed.
Continue.
We ended up in a timeline where the Federation and the Klingon Empire were at war, and the Federation was losing, badly. We tried to go back to set things right, but then the Klingons found us in the Enterprise D, and there's someone here with us from that timeline. Her name is Tasha. I'll take you to her. Maybe she can help explain this.
Okay, follow him. Okay, lead on, I'll follow you. Talk to Tashiar. Alright, so we're gonna talk to him first.
Got a minute to talk?
Alright, so it looks like he's gonna repeat himself.
Call me Castillo. Not a lot to... I know.
Alright, so yeah, he just repeats himself.
We need your help.
Alright, so we've already talked to her, so we know who she is, so what's going on here?
I'm from Starfleet, and if I'm right, that's a name that should ring bells with you as well. In an alternate timeline from this one, the correct one, Starfleet is still alive and well, and you're a Starfleet officer too. When the Enterprise C moved ahead in time, it created an alternate timeline, one in which I was alive but shouldn't have been. I left with the Enterprise to set things right.
Continue.
We thought we were returning to the Narendra system in 2344 to defend the Klingon colony there from a Romulan attack. We ended up in this nebula in 2409. The Tholians caught us before we could try again, and you can guess the rest. We're going to try to restore the timeline, but to do so, we need the Enterprise C. It's still in the hangar here, and as soon as we get back to her, we'll find the temporal rift and get back to where and when we're supposed to be. To do that, we need your help.
Alright, fine, got me in. What do you need me to do?
Franklin Drake is already helping us. He managed to get an access key used to operate the systems in the hangar control room. We need you to get the code from Drake and use it to open the doors to the hangar control room. I'd go myself, but we've already been here a week. The Tholians know we're trying to get back to the ship. They're watching us. But you're new. They won't suspect you're involved. That's the idea, at least.
Okay, so I'll go see Franklin Drake.
Of course, it's not as simple as getting the code and opening the door. The Tholians have guards on all critical areas. You'll need to slip past the guards and get into the maintenance tunnels. From there, it's a winding maze to the hangar control room, which can only be unlocked from the inside. Once you get in, you'll be able to open the doors. We'll be waiting there to help you free the Enterprise.
Alright, I'll do it. What's next?
Here, take this communicator. It's on a scrambled frequency the Tholians don't monitor, and it'll allow me to contact you while you're on the move. Maybe you can convince someone to cause a distraction. That might make slipping past the guards into the tunnels easier.
Alright, I'll try. Thanks. So we need to go back to Franklin Drake, get a code.
Works hard. Increase production.
There he is.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, Tashiar got you've got a key to name?
Take it. Here's a map too. You'll need it in the tunnels. I still don't know why I'm risking my neck for this. Don't expect any more help from me. The Federation fell before I was born. I shouldn't even care, but there's something about Yar and Castillo. I know they believe they can make a difference. Makes me want to believe.
Thank you. I'll take the risk now.
Do you need anything else?
Yeah. So he's got to go get Den's teeth on.
We must work together to find the path to progress.
What do you want?
Can I get you to create a distraction to me so I can get to the control room?
I may be a Klingon, but I am not a fool. Kalis once talked about a man who stepped outside to battle a storm. Kalis went to this man and asked him why he didn't seek shelter. And the man replied that he would stand before the wind and make it respect him. Kalis honored his choice and went inside. The man died. The wind does not respect a fool, and neither do the Tholians. I will not commit suicide, so you can make a pointless attempt at escape.
Hey there, the girl. Okay. Okay. Alright, so sorry to bother you, sir. So that's a fail. Okay, let's go over here. Now, I know, I do know who it is to land. We're just gonna do these just to the hell of it. So let's talk to the Franging.
You looking for something?
Yeah. Can I get you to cause a distraction tonight?
Do I look like a soldier? I wouldn't take on those Tholian goons. Not even if you paid me all the gold plus platinum in the sector.
Alright, sorry for bothering you. So another fail. Mm-hmm. Talk to the captain of the Enterprise.
How can I assist you?
Can you create a distraction tonight?
I have a family. What would happen to them if I went and got myself killed doing something stupid? I wish you luck, but I don't think I can help you.
Alright, sorry for bothering you, Captain. Yep, this guy.
Have we met?
Yeah, can I have you cause a distraction tonight?
And what do I get for risking my life for you? Nothing, that's what. Not even a drop of Kanar. Find someone else to do your bidding, Captain. I don't take orders from anyone.
Alright, sorry to bother you. So, yep, the correct person is, Obelix. This guy. He's the correct one.
I will be free.
Can I get you to cause a distraction tonight so I can get into the control room?
Very well. I can sense you speak the truth. You honestly believe you can make a difference. I will do my best to assist you.
Thank you. Alright, quickly get over here in this corner and hiding in this corner. Oh, Lord. I forgot about him.
I am darkness. Look upon me and I see your fear.
And yep, hurry up and run up these steps. Input the security codes and get into the run immediately. Now the funny thing is, technically you gotta go down to the door here, but guess what, you're gonna find it's locked. As you can see, it's locked. So you've got to go in this line. Enter the maintenance tunnel. Okay.
Well done. Those maintenance tunnels are a maze. They make navigating the Jeffries tubes on the Enterprise look easy. I recommend using the map to keep track of where you've been, what doors lead away from which room, and where you are currently.
Okay, view the hand-drawn map. So, yep, we're here. Now, if I remember correctly, there are 4 accolades in here. So you need to basically explore the whole map and basically have the whole map show up. But if I remember correctly, there's 4 hidden accolades in here, including a Delta recruit thingy. So, yeah, after a Delta recruit, they're technically 5. But if you're not on a Delta recruit, there's 4, if I remember correctly. Alright, so let's go this way. So as you can see, yep, you're going down the line.
We've hit a snag. There are Tholians in the control room. When they're in there, they pump in a Tholian-friendly atmosphere and raise the temperature. It will kill us if we try to enter. You'll need to replace the methane-based atmosphere with something we can breathe and lower the ambient temperature in the control room before we can continue as planned.
Okay, why would the Tholian put a system in place that can create hostile environment to them?
The Tholians are very precise. They want to learn everything they can about the ships they're capturing. All rooms connected to the hangars have their atmospheres exchanged to prevent damage to the systems they're dismantling for study. Also, sometimes they force humanoids to do the work for them, so they'll pump in something we can handle.
Okay, that makes sense. And there it is. Consult the wisest turtle, your thirst accolade. The turtle thrills softly. Elder turtle, please share your wisdom with me. The turtle coos and moans, and then rolls gently towards you, looking to stay. You realize that you're talking to a turtle. Neither you've been in these access tunnels too long, or neither the gas beams are getting to you. And there it is. Accolade completed, the wisest turtle. So again, there's 4 accolades in here. So, yep, as you can see. Access control, but we can't access it. And here it is. Close to nothing gas vent. Vent room, a vent control room with a breathable atmosphere. Create an oxygen-based atmosphere. Alright, so... And there's the next device right here. Lower ambient temperature. Yeah, a bunch of death aliens. Oh, a hidden crate. What's in this hidden crate? So you have to eat now to let's explore the dark of the night now. So what's inside this hidden crate? Central treasure hunting accolade. And we get a... looks like a deflector dish. Yep, we get that. So yeah, as you can see, we pretty much explored the whole garden of the map. No, you don't want to go forward. You want to go back. You want to go back. No, we're going the wrong way. Okay, so that's just a circle. And there it is. Examine the court. He's dead, Jen, he's dead. Everyone, okay, so who's Jim? He's dead, Jen, so yep. As you can see, there's two accolades right there. And there it is, exit tunnel. So yes, you want to make sure that you had explored this whole entire map, that you saw there's 4 accolades in here. I was hoping to find a Delta recruit symbol in here somewhere, but I guess not. So yeah, make sure you explore the whole entire map and unlock the whole map. And there it is. Determine what the Tholians know about the Iconian. Alright, I do not see no Delta recruit. Unless it kicks in after we open the door.
At least they haven't started taking the ship apart yet.
Talk to Tasha.
We don't have much time.
Okay, now, you need to put these people on their specialized ability, or it's going to take forever to get the ship unlocked. So you need to figure out which one does what, and then place them.
I know a few tricks to take that tractor beam system offline. I'm also fairly confident that with enough time, I can release the docking clamps holding the ship, or take down the Tholian's web shielding. We don't have much time.
So, since she says she can get rid of the tractor beam and the docking clamp, let's put her on the tractor beam. Let's talk to Richard.
We need to work together. What do you want me to do?
Okay, what can you do?
I was the helm officer on the Enterprise before everything went to hell. But I'm really handy with heavy machinery, like those clamps holding the ship. I know I could take care of those and get us free. If you need me to do something else, maybe I could work on that web shield. It will need to come down before we can fly out of here. Or the ship's power. I know every inch of the old girl.
Overriding
If I could figure out the Tholian
protocol.
interface, I might be able to connect to the ship and restore the power remotely.
Alright, so he's specialized in heavy clamp.
We need to work together. What do you want me to do?
So let's put in on docking clamp. And what can you do?
I am here to assist. What do you require?
I'm changing the targeting subroutines for the
What's
tractor
your
beams.
specialty?
My first posting in Starfleet was to an ambassador-class vessel. I am familiar with most of the ship's systems, but I spent several months working on a refit of the ship's computer. I am confident I can restore the ship's power levels quickly. Also, I do have some experience with Tholian technology from my time in the Resistance.
Tractor beam is disabled.
If you prefer, I could attempt to deactivate the web shield or tractor beams.
Alright, so she's got experience with Tholian technology. So let's
I
put
am here to
her
assist.
on the
What do you
Tholian
require?
wedding. Alright, so now we need to work on power. Reincarnation power core. Restore power level. Glance at being pulled back. There it is. There it is. Now we'll wait until they're done. So she's almost done. There. They're all heading to the ship. Alright, so let's click on this thing. So yep, it's right here. Read Tholian data on Iconian.
The Tholians have an extreme interest in Iconian technology, and they have targeted New Romulus as a key site for excavations. I will alert our commanders. They will need to be ready when the Tholians land.
Continue. So yep, that's now completed. Alright, so there, that's now completed. Alright, so let's head to the ship. Cutscene.
I thought you deactivated all the security protocols.
Lower Thorfield.
Do you want me to do that for you? I know a few things about force fields. Having trouble? You do know that we could have Tholians swarming us any minute, right?
Anthony, Enterprise, Lower Thorfield, and other.
I thought we took care of everything. Starfleet Protocol 547C clearly states that...
I don't think the Tholians have heard of Protocol 547C.
And there. Now we can board the ship and get the hell out of there. Board Enterprise C. Ambassador class ship. Known as Enterprise C.
Captain, I'm detecting Tholian mesh weavers headed for our position.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Tholian orb weavers on an intercept course. Tholian recluses moving into weapons range, sir. I recommend evasive action.
Target's shields have failed.
Tholian tarantula on sensors.
Cutscene. Look, a little tiny Federation ship sneaking up behind it.
A ship just appeared out of nowhere and destroyed that Tholian tarantula. I've never seen a ship of that configuration before, or one with that kind of firepower.
Looks like you could use some help.
Like, who are you? And you blew up that ship like it was nothing.
Target's shields have failed.
We took a hit. Phasers are partially offline. We'll need to work together to take out this last ship. The way is clear, and the temporal anomaly has been stabilized. Head for the anomaly, Enterprise. It will put you back where you need to be.
Who the hell are you, and how did you know that we need to be here?
That's my job. The details aren't important. Restoring the timeline is. Get moving. The Tholians are already starting to regroup.
Alright, thank you. You're setting course now. Yep, now you have to make it to that anomaly. A Tholian shit's coming after you. So yep, ladies and gentlemen, that is a Wells-class starship. So it was technically like a science destroyer style ship. It was a small ship that for science and tactical. Yep, it was a good ship. Yeah. Oh, Daisy girl. Did you see the room that Anne created for us? Did you see the room that Anne created for us? Yeah, apparently Anne DM'd me saying that I'm sorry that you got targeted like that, this, that, and all. I didn't realize how tricky he was. So I'll create a room for you. And then if you go to that channel, it's called Room to Fun. Go to that channel. Remember how we were supposedly still in chat, that you was AFK, and pointed the finger at us? Well, like I said, Ann said that she didn't realize that we got yelled at, so she's created a room for us. Yeah, if you go to that channel, take a look. So I'm gonna tag her. So there, I tagged her. Hope you like the content I made. So yeah, she saying, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that happened. Like, yeah. Alright, so fly through temporal anomaly. Hey now, where am I? What am I doing in this
I'm sure
field?
you've realized by now, you're part of a very different timeline. This one is an aberration that we are here to correct. It would be irresponsible of us to let you go back in time with the Enterprise C, and compromise that timeline as well.
What are you gonna do with me then? Keep me locked up?
We'll send you back to your time. There are still some very important events in the 25th century that you need to be a part of. As soon as the Enterprise C returns to its correct place in history, the timeline should right itself.
Zip! There it goes. Scan for anomaly. That's strange, sir. I thought we was onto something, but it's now gone. Everything's all quiet. No Tholians, no other ships in range. Not only Starfleet Commander wanted us to investigate isn't here either. We can depart the system on your order, sir. Our depart system.
There wasn't anything there. That's strange.
Congratulations on restoring the timeline and ensuring the Enterprise C maintain a proper place in history. You will receive an Ambassador-class ship of your own now, which you will now find in your inventory that you can unlock and place into your thingy, as you can see. John Who, Admiral, I am South Commander Cal, a Central agent working to keep the timeline intact and secure. You have been identified to me as a great and capable officer. We could use your assistance in the mission of the critical nature. Due to the sensitive nature of the mission, I cannot discuss this over such space. If you can speak with me on the tele, I can tell you more. Please find the authorization lounge. So yep, there it is right there. And there she is, counting back on my count. What galaxy? Don't you need a dance team? Galaxy girls. Wow, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy turned 35 years old today. Wow. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, wow, turned 35 years old today. Wow. Yeah, so enter the tell. Finally, Lady Anne had never seen the movie before. So finally, Lady Anne had never seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the Thorn. Talk to the exchange. Alright, thank you for calling Admiral. We've been contacted by Daniel, one of our agents in the 31st century. It's his job to monitor the timelines of problems and to restore order in case of any temporal destruction. There's been an incursion in the 23rd century, and Daniel would like your help in dealing with this. If you're willing to meet with him, he can explain this situation in more detail to you. Very well, I'll see what he has to say. What the hell?
My name is Daniels. In case you're wondering, this is a temporal observatory. From here, I can monitor the time stream against any incursions. We've become aware of several temporal incidents led by rogue Nakul agents. They've been using a new form of time travel that we can't detect. We were unaware of their activities until we started noticing changes in the time stream. The latest of these changes happened in the 23rd century, at the Galorndon core system. We believe the Nakul are involved, along with a planet killer, a doomsday machine. If that's the case, we need to stop them, at all costs. I know I can count on you to go back in time with me and preserve the timeline. We've detected significant temporal activity in the Galorndon core system, circa the 23rd century. I'm going to investigate it, and I'd like you to join me. We believe the Nakul are involved, along with a planet killer, a doomsday machine.
So I'm telling Lady Anne that you said hi. Yep, she says I'm gonna take a break, go get me some dinner, and talk to you later. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and break this and everything else and all. So, yep, like I said, Dean's computer giveaway is basically in about 2 hours from now. This and everything else. 2 hours, 3 hours. So, yep, like I said, somebody's going to be winning this PC today. This and everything else. And also, as you can see, yep, the thing is no longer active. Because today, somebody's running this computer sometime today. So I'm going to take a break, go get me some lunch, this, that, and all. But yes, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. Yes, this computer's going to be given away. You need to jump to Dean because they're going to be hosting this thing on Dean today. This and everything else and all. So, yep, sometime today, somebody's going to be getting this computer. And I'm going to call it quits and go get me some lunch, this, that, and all. So, here's our ending. And Lady Anne says, hey, baby girl. So like I said, yes, I use Streamlabs to do my streaming. There's no my other link, this, that, no. There's not affiliated to Streamlabs. You're going to do what I do, this, that, no. So like I said, I am the break, go get me some lunch, the 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Dean is going to be giving away this computer. I hope to win it, but somebody's going to be winning this computer today at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Exactly. Yes, I know. But anyway, so if you want to support me, please go to my Patreon and help me out. And I will see everyone in a few hours. Bye now. Bye, the girl. Da-da.